Hey there, YouTube. Charles T back again. Another PSA Reveal. This time, there's a few different sports in here. I got baseball, basketball, and one football card at the very end. This is 67 cards, and this was on the $15.99 special. So decent price there. Whenever I see specials, try to grade a lot. So let's get into it. So first one is the Yamamoto, the Nippon. So 9 on that. Probably not doing too well right now. He is injured, so when he gets back, maybe try to sell that. I do have the refractor in a 10. This card still just sitting there, since his injury. You got a Trout. This is the Mega Box Blue Refractor to 150. Numbered 18 and 150. Got the Arjun Namala. It's one of the chase guys in the product. It's a nice mega box in the 10. Just hold that until it starts popping up. We're about to get called up. This card, PSA damaged. What they did is they pushed in that corner, but it's a beautiful card, but really not worth fighting them about it. If I had multiple cards in this order, I'd probably call them out. I may just throw this in somebody's order that buys a Giannis off me or something. I got 2 of these purple All-Stars Monopoly. These come in the blaster boxes, not really rare. Got 3 of these in 10s, pretty easy to grade. Just look for print lines. Then I have the Silver Prism Select. They're starting to grade a little bit tougher. When it first came out, 80%. 10s. Now it's gotten down to low 70s. So I got 2 9s. The Tectonic, that's a nice card. I like those. Those sell pretty well, it looks like. Larry Bird. All the birds I ever send in can't get better than a 9. Sorry, Larry. Love to have me some Larry, but I think the top to bottom centering got that. But I'll still make my money back on this card. Maybe a little bit, extra on top, but no big deal. Worth a try. My next order, I think I'm going to break up. So similar centering. This one's just a little bit off from the Steph here. Even though that's Monopoly, it's still got, the same design. But, putting them together probably not a good idea in the same order, where this one's probably 60-40. This one's a little bit better, so they compare the two. So I got the silver, I got the purple, and I got the purple All-Star from Monopoly. Steph sells pretty well, not huge high dollar cards. These silvers are pretty tough pulls actually in Monopoly. You wouldn't think it, compared to regular Prism where you get dime a dozen, but they're pretty tough. Low pops on these. Haven't checked out the Steph, but I'd imagine that's under 20, 25 on the pop count. Won't go too much higher either. So Steph, green, white, purple Prism gets the 10. And this grader liked him some Steph, let me tell you. Tectonic gets the 10. Normally in Select, if you see this Steph, you're going to get the base or the same version of the Wemby Concourse. So you'll see one of the Wembys later. I didn't get one of them because those greens are tougher, but I did get the Tectonic Wemby in the same pack as that Tectonic Steph. So I get a Lodestar, not the silver, but still nice. Devin Booker, I grade him because he always sells. Every time I get a 10 of him, pop 1, usually pop 2, they sell quick, and it's usually the same 1 or 2 buyers that would get them from me. Most of them don't even, worry about the price. They just pay it. I'm not asking huge money on it, so probably 35, 40 bucks on this. It's probably a pop 1. Maybe I'll put it up to 50, and if they offer me 40, I'll take it. No biggie. I'm not looking to make $1 million off it, but it's a nice little come up on a, probably a $2 blue Prism. Nice Luka here. Got the purple My House. My Houses always have great pictures on them. People love My House. Even the base stuff I'll grade here and there. Of course, the orange Tectonic gets an 8. Not sure what they're seeing on this. Corners were good. This stuff grades pretty well, so not sure what they're seeing. Centering's 60-40. Top to bottom is 50-50 almost, but it's better than 60-40 left to right. So I don't think it's centering. Maybe it's a minor scratch or something I didn't see. Oh well, not worth cracking out. I was hoping this would get a 10, but I was worried about the centering. Top to bottom, left to right's a little bit off, but it's still all within, the 60-40 range. So I was hoping that they'd let that slide, but that would have been a big card in a 10. Still not bad. I think it's still 40, 50 bucks, in a 9. So scoop. Silver, again, silvers are pretty tough. Gets the 9 though, so not too much more than raw on that. So silver prism. Scoot's been selling for me lately, so don't mind grading his stuff. People in the off season, he had a good end to the season, so people remember that, and they're looking for him to do better things next year. Nice card here, Chet, Monopoly Man. Gets the 9, but it's that top to bottom centering, I think. You got to take chances. I don't think a 9 increases anything on this, but a 10 would. GG, a lot of people looking for GG right now. I had a great summer league. Gets a 9. I'll probably get my money back on that. Probably 20, 22 bucks, something like that. Probably lose a little bit on this LeBron in the $15, $16 range, I would imagine. Same with this My House, probably 12, 15. I like these cards. These are the optical illusions, they call them, and I like the purple. It's got the Laker purple match. The whites are nice too, but I'll be looking for more of these. This one is actually worse centered when you hold them this way. I don't know why they gave this a 10. I would have gave it a 9. The centering there and there. And then this one perfectly centered, so, don't know what they're looking at that one. That should probably be a 9. So, but I'll take a 10. Not going to complain there. But then they did give me a 9 on the Lodestars. This one is centered left to right. It's off a little bit. These and the silvers are really beautiful cards. And then if you get color matches on like Celtics or Giannis on the Bucks and the greens, they look really good. They come in reds too. I haven't seen one in person, but I imagine they look pretty good. 9 on the Neon Icon. I'll probably lose a little bit on that. 9 on the Jaime Jaquez. Lose a little bit on that. Surprised this got a 10. Looked a little bit off-centered left to right and a little bit top to bottom. It's clean. I got this out. Otherwise, I got this out of a tin. One of those Walmart tins with the 4 years of Prism. So I was happy to see that. He sells really well, especially low pop stuff of him. This probably won't sell. I have another one of this. It's just sitting, so I'll probably end up low the price, but I'll still make a couple bucks on them in 10s. Thunder Lane. Nice cards. Great inserts with Select this year. Brandon Miller, My House 10. People have been buying his stuff up as well. We got 10 and a 9 on the purples. And we got a Brandon Miller Blue Prism 10, Tectonic 10. Got the Silver Certified. Same thing here. These come in reds and blues and greens, which are also nice. I think the reds in these look pretty good. I have a Giannis red. Looks really nice. We set it in next order. Splash Tatum. Been grading a lot more Tatum, especially since now that he's world champion. For my Celtics. These all-star deals, just the deals, very tough pulls. Not numbered or anything, but, really going to be low pops on these. Tough. And I got 2 blue cracked ices. A lot of interest in Tatum stuff, but not a lot of buyers right now. So hopefully, with the Olympics, he actually gets some playing time. First couple games, he didn't see much, but hopefully Kerr, puts him in there. Green, white, purple, 10. Nice. Just the, the court sides, they're tougher pulls, so I figured I'd get that graded. Probably be a pop 1 or 2. Unfortunately, Lodestar gets the 9. Not sure what they saw. Centering, it's probably 55-45, but that's just falls within range. do see a little bit of white right there, just tiny bit there, but that's extra paper. They shouldn't be deducting that one. That's white, but you know, whatever. Rookie Revolution, Tectonics, not numbered. Clay follows me around. I pull a lot of clay stuff, a lot of, you know, short print clay stuff, and this is no exception. The Green Millionaire Shimmer, this is numbered to 20, 6 out of 20. And haven't really been selling a lot, but he is a future Hall of Famer. He's on Dallas now. You know, if they go to championship, you know, I think his stuff will go up. Optic Wemby's. I think a lot of Wemby's from here on out. 10-9. And the My House gets a 10. So low pop stuff on the Optic right now, so I'll try to move that quick. 9 and a 10, and another 9. These emergents I can never get 10s on. I've had better luck on the instant impacts, probably 60-70% on those. Wemby Monopoly Purple, as well as a silver. Got some blue bases, 10s, 3 there. Then here's that Tectonic I was talking about. So nice card. I think one of these just sold for $250 last night, but they've been averaging about $2 to $225. So this is the top class. These were sold. This set was sold in Europe only. So I actually bought this off somebody in France. Was worried about it because it's all dark edges, front and back. So I was very surprised to get a 10. It's got a little tick of white there. But other than that, the card is clean. The front centering, I really can't tell if it's off-centered. I think it is because left to right looks fine. If you look here and here, it's about equal spacing, but here and here is not. So that's why I think it's off-centered a little bit in the back. You can tell it's heavier up there than it is there, so that's why I think it's off-centered. So I'm lucky to get a 10 on that. I think it's a pop 3 right now, so see what I can get out of that. Just had these, already entered the order in, so you can't go back and edit, you know, the spaces, because if you notice, I try to keep them all in alphabetical order. It helps me when I get them back in. I don't have to, you know, do another sort to kind of put them in alphabetical order. So, but just threw these in the end here. Steph Blue Prism 10, Jaylen Brown Orange Flash 10, LeBron James Silver 10, and then the one football card is a Donruss Optic Barry Sanders Retro Series. So I like grading Barry. He's got a huge fan base still. Sells really well. Pretty much everything I have of him just moves quickly. Lower end stuff. Higher end stuff does take a little bit, but it does sell. This order, 67 cards, 46 PSA 10s, 19 PSA 9s, 1/8 was the Luka, and then 1/6 was the Giannis green. So gem rate on this, 68.7%. 28.4% PSA 9s, and then 1.5% PSA 8s and PSA 6s. So overall, you know, a little bit higher PSA 10 rate. So pleased with that. A little bit, a few head scratchers there, so they did damage to one card on the Giannis, the Luka and the 8, and then some of those 9s probably could have been 10s, but on the same case, some of those 10s probably could have been 9s. So all in all, pleased with the order, and got another order, very pleased with tomorrow, and it's my highest gem rate pretty much ever, especially the number of cards that were sent in. All right, guys, I'll see you on that next video. Take care.